My name is Don Welter. The name of the company is Don Welter Electrical Design and Control. We take the switches away from houses and put in keypads. And for three reasons, people usually use lighting control. Aesthetics, we're going to get rid of gang switching, groups of switches. Secondly, convenience, where we can press one button in the house and turn all the house on or off. And security, where we can tie the system into the security system, our lighting control, and have the security system give us a signal which would then turn on all the house if there was a breach of the security system. You know, one of the things I bring to the project is my 30 years of experience doing lighting control. So not only lighting control, but electrical wiring as an electrician. So I'm not afraid to step a little bit outside the box and offer opinions. I believe when I'm brought in the project, I'm brought in as a team player. So if I just stayed down my path and didn't look left and right, I think a lot of valuable experience would be lost. So I would expect not only the owner, but the developer and the other people I'm working with would want me to speak of my experience.
You know, Don is got decades of experience in lighting control systems. And in a house like this, a 27,000 square foot house, the complexities of the lighting system alone is unbelievable. And it was just so comforting to have Don and all of his years of experience there and able to provide the consultation and the expertise that we needed in order to effectively implement the lighting design system and then ultimately program it and customize it for the customer's needs.
Oh. Don Welter is one of the easiest people I've ever worked with. He's the most knowledgeable of who I've worked with as far as not only an electrician, because he is a licensed electrician, but also as a control specialist. He's got so much talent and he's so generous with his time and his knowledge. He's a born teacher and he's a great man. He's just a great soul. He's a perfect person to be involved with.
The scope of the project at the beginning was much smaller. And in fact, it didn't suit the project. And I made that clear to the developer right away that the initial scope of work was only going to be common areas. In other words, hallways, kitchen, and dining, and some small amount of exterior lighting. Well, when you do a lighting control job that's supposed to control the entire house and you push a button that says all on or all off or goodbye or entertain, and you have to follow up that button press by going into various rooms and turning on lamps, raising and lowering manual dimmers. It doesn't make a lot of sense to spend the money halfway on certain projects. When we come home and we drive in the garage and we press a button that says at home, we'll pick a scene that may, if the owner wants, light the hallway to the kitchen. Maybe when we get in that evening, we'll push a button that says evening and the house will come to an evening scene. We have a one button press where we can turn all on, all off. How do we do that? All these lights are coming back to a central panel. The central panel has a processor built into it. And we have keypads throughout the house that we can access that processor. So by simple programming with a laptop computer, we can attach any light to any button and to come on at any level. A lot of the lighting loads, the wires that run from the lights, come to central location, and we can talk to any of the lights in the house from any button press. The system is a great system because we can take all the lighting in the house and layer it into different scenes.
Bring those down to 65.
Let me try something.
Okay.
Go down to 40 on those, Kevin.
Okay.
Now they look more like a candle than a
They do.
light bulb.
Do you like them better there? Yeah. Okay, so 40 is good?
We have an astronomical time clock built into the system, so there's no need to go outside and start running time clocks on and off at 5 or 6 different times of the year. We're tracking longitude and latitude, so therefore every evening at sunset, we can set the lights to come on and off at sunset or 5 minutes after or 5 minutes before. Every morning at sunrise, we can do a sweep and turn all lights off that were left on during the evening. One of the things I would like to mention is the ability to interface the lighting control with third-party control. If we're in a theater and you press the Crestron that says movie time, not only would it start the projector, start the DVD player, but it would also lower the lights, maybe drop the shades. There are benefits to cost and energy saving using a lighting control system. When you push a button, the light comes to its program level in a 3-second ramp or fade up. And when you turn it off, it fades to off in whatever program fade we want. That saves bulb life because the bulb burns out because of the shock on the filament, just automatically going to 120 volts and then quickly cooling down. We also have found that if we program a light at 90%, the average eye can't ascertain the difference between 100% and 90%. So we're already saving 10% energy. There's good reasons, economic reasons to use lighting control. One of which is very obvious. When I go to bed at night and push all off, there's not lights on downstairs that are still burning all night long. They've gone off with that one button press. Underneath it all, there's a lot of complex things going on, but our main goal is to make the house very simple. Our model all the time has been keep it very simple, keep it straightforward. The worst thing I could ever hear is to have an owner come to me and say, I just wish I had those old switches back on the wall. I'm proud to work on projects of this size. There's not many people who get the opportunity to work on a project like this. And when you're offered it in, when you're brought in because of your expertise, when you're brought in because of your background and your experience, it really makes you proud to go through and put the best foot forward.